This is your entertainment ticket that you always catch us at yeticket.com. That's www.yeticket.com.
Yeah, baby.
I'm Stephen Leibowitz. With me as always,
Al McGee.
and we are critics
And we criticize.
What are we criticizing today, Al?
The Extra Man, starring
Extra
Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline. You know what I got to say about Kevin Kline? Listen, there are great comedic actors out there.
Yeah.
We got Adam Sandler, Steve Carell, but then there are some actors who are just great actors, and who, if they want to, they can come in and feel a great comedic role.
Well, he's always had like a comedic life as a comedian,
yes.
actor,
Wait,
Kevin Kline. But I miss him. He hasn't been around in a while.
No, he hasn't been around. I mean,
I really miss the guy.
Remember, he always, you know why? He takes his time finding the right roles. I mean, you know, he takes his time finding these great characters to fill, like, you know, all the way back going to A Fish Called Wanda.
Yeah.
Dave, you know, he really knows how to go out and search those great, amazing characters. And he plays a new one here in The Extra Man.
Yeah, in fact, the reason it's called The Extra Man because Kevin Kline is a guy who escorts rich old women to concerts, opera, dinner, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's another name for it, but we won't say that name here. You can figure that part out.
And of course, you know where they go for vacation, right here in West Palm Beach, baby, where we live and we reside.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yes.
Also in this movie is John C. Reilly.
Oh yeah, he's really. Wait till you see what he looks like in this movie.
And also a person I haven't seen in a long time, Katie Holmes.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Tom Cruise is in there. She's really cute.
And Paul Dano.
Paul Dano. Oh, he's actually the star of the movie.
And yeah, he's actually the star of the movie, but he just came off another great movie we saw him. Back in one of his first movies, we haven't seen him that we saw him in, and he really did well in this movie. In fact, the characters were three-dimensional. They were believable, but they were funny. Man.
You know, it's funny because it wasn't like a lot of pratfalls or kind of like setting up jokes. You know, the jokes come from the situation these guys are in.
Yeah.
You know, Kevin Kline just says, can say these great lines that just
Oh, some great lines. One great line. I have to repeat it to you because I love it. He said, "Get me back. I need it. I need civilization and alcohol."
No, his character's really great, and this is by the same people who brought us the American Splendor. It's a good directing team who brought this movie to us.
In fact, they had two directors in this film.
Right. Yes. That's right. Yeah. Yes. No. It was a well-made movie. So this is a smaller comedy. This is a movie that people have to sort of look for online. And it's not
look for online. Look for it in your town. It might even be in your town, especially you live in a small town.
This actually is an independent film. And it's really independent comedies are not that. Usually independents are some kind of strong dramas, and they're fine. They're good, but it's hard to find a good independent comedy.
Yeah, it really is. It really is hard to find because this year has been a lot of great independent films this year, but not an independent comedy.
They're usually very dramatic or something like that, or maybe some kind of shoot-up movie. No, this was a great independent comedy. The comedy comes from the characters. The comedy comes from the situations they're in.
And we really enjoyed The Extra Man. Well, how many palm trees you gonna give it, Steve?
I got 4 palm trees. A fun movie.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna agree with you on this one. I'm going to give it 4 palm trees too because it was something different, something that I wanted to watch once I started watching it. Then I got into the characters. The characters were 3D. And not only that, the direction and the set and the scenery and also the old ladies that he was escorting, they were funny too. And the whole film was great to watch.
Right. Now, his character, he's sort of on a delivery, he sort of like doesn't really know who he is. He comes to New York to try to find out who he is or what he is.
Yeah, well, we got to let you see that to figure that out.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything, but it's well worth seeing. A lot of surprises. We have, a lot of big, Hollywood big comedies out there, but this one's a little smaller. This one's a little different. This one's worth seeing.
That's right. Well, we just criticized The Extra Man. We want you to go see it and let us know what do you think of this film. You can email us. We're going to have the email on our website, all right?
All right.
The Extra Man. Well, I'm Al McGee.
I'm Stephen Leibowitz. We are critics.
And we criticize, baby.
Every day at yeticket.com.
Get us at www.yeticket.com.